What is going on today, YouTube? It's your boy CP, and today we're back for a brand new Q&A video. It's been about almost 3 months since the last time I did a Q&A video, so I decided to make a brand new one because you guys really enjoyed my first two. So this is part three, and if you haven't seen part one and two, I will leave a link in the description. But anyway, these questions came from a close friend of mine. Her name is Kay, and she was looking at one of my old Q&A videos, and she said, "Oh, you should do more of these." I was like, "Yeah, but it takes time for me to come up with questions." So I asked her if she wanted to come up with them for me, and she said, "Yeah, no problem." So she came up with some questions for me, and I'm here to answer them. So shout out to Kay. Okay, the first question is, where do you see yourself in the next 3 years? That is a good question. So it's kind of hard to answer because I've never really liked somebody asking me, "Where do you see yourself in the next some odd years?" Only because you can never really tell where you're going to be at in 3 years, because as of right now I don't even know what I'm going to be doing in the next 3 months. So it's kind of hard to really determine where I see myself in 3 years. So if I okay, so I'm gonna paint a picture for you. If I stay on the path I am on now, I will probably be working another job. Um, Probably take more than likely taking online courses, working on my degree. I want to get one in hospitality management, but who knows? I may want to change my major. I may want to not take online courses, or I may want to just keep working, keep working. But yeah, I never really liked the question where, oh, where do you see yourself in 2 years, 10 years, 5 years? Um, But if we're excluding like education and just like future wise, in 3 years I will probably try to have my first apartment within the next 3 years, and maybe my own car. Like I said, it's kind of a hard question, only because you really can't predict the future, and it's more so because the future is a type of cause and effect kind of thing. So you do one thing, then it can actually cause multiple outcomes. So say, for example, you're going to the grocery store, you get in your car. Now you could take the long way, or you take the short way. You take the long way, you might be in a better risk of getting in an accident. You take the short way, you can get there faster, but at the same time, you could also get in an accident, but with a different car, or you could get pulled over for speed. I'm just using these as an example. So asking somebody like, where do you see yourself in 3 years? It's a hard question to answer, but I guess I, in a way, answered it as best as I could. But I would like to have my own apartment at the very least. If not, then at least I want to be someone living with someone, like a roommate kind of situation. So like not so much. I guess that still counts my own apartment, but just probably living somewhere where I'm close to my niece. So like anytime I can want to see her, or if my sister needs a babysitter, I can be like, all right, I'm on my way. I should be there soon. All right. Next question. What made you desire to do YouTube? Good question. So one thing that I really like doing was cleaning sneakers. And I thought my initial goal was to make a YouTube video about me making sneakers, see how people like that, and just keep making sneaker related videos. However, I was watching YouTube one time, and I was watching who at the time wasn't my favorite YouTuber, because I had just watched her for like the first like two, or it had to be like the second or third time, and it was Sniper Wolf, by the way. But I was watching her videos, and I found them pretty entertaining. And I was thinking to myself, I was like, I would like to do my own like reaction videos. I would like to do my own life hacks, my own, just doing my own videos similar to that. So I think the very first video of hers I saw was kids funniest test answers. So I thought those were pretty funny, and I really like those. So I was like, all right, well, maybe I'll try doing like a variety of things instead of just sticking with sneakers, because I can do cleaning sneakers, I can do sneaker reviews, but I want to do more. I want to do a variety for you guys. I'm more so for entertainment, to not just for you guys, but I'm doing this for fun for myself. Like, I don't really care. Well, I don't want to say I don't care, but I'm not too worried about, oh, how many subscribers you have, how many views you get per video, how many likes. I'm not too worried about all that. If I get 2 likes on a video, I get 2 likes on a video. That's fine. I'm not too concerned about views. Trust me, I want to get more views. I want to get more subscribers. I want to get a bigger audience. But at the end of the day, I'm doing this because I like doing it. I find it very fun, and I'm just having a good time. Okay, next question is: would you date a girl older or younger than you? If so, how much does the age difference matter to you? Okay, younger. I'm 19, so I probably wouldn't date somebody that's younger than 18. If she was 17 and she was only like a month or less from being 18, then yeah. Older wise, I think the oldest I could really see myself dating someone is probably 24. I think that's a good number, 24. It's not that age matters. It's just the fact that I feel like that's just something that like is always going to be in the back of my mind or the back of the other person's mind. Like, I feel like, okay, if I do something or if I make a mistake, they're gonna be like, oh, he's immature, he's too young, and vice versa. I may automatically think like, okay, this person's younger than me, they're kind of immature, they're not as mature as I am, or I just feel like it creates a kind of barrier. But for other people, age really doesn't matter, and it shouldn't. Like, if I like somebody and they happen to be 3 years older than me, that's fine. And if they like me back, then why shouldn't we date? So, in reality, to me, age doesn't matter, but I just don't really see myself dating with someone older than 24. I may push to like 25, but that's really the max. All right, next question. Do you want to travel? If so, where? I would like to travel. Um, there are a few places I would like to travel. I would like to travel to Costa Rica. I feel like that it's like a nice, sunny, warm place, tropical. Um, I just feel like it would be a great atmosphere. Another place I would like to visit, even though it's like super expensive, is Hawaii. Hawaii, again, another tropical place. I'm more of a warm weather person, so I'd rather be in the warmth than in the cold. Um, I would like to visit Germany. I've heard that um, there's like the atmosphere there is like completely different, and their food is amazing. And also, you don't have to be 18 to drink alcohol. And I'm 19, so I'm good. Um, is there anywhere else? Um, I can't really think of anywhere else right now. Okay, next question. Have you ever had a guy try you? um, I wouldn't say try me, but I have been in some. I've been in a couple verbal confrontations, if you want to call them, but I've never really like had to get physical with anybody. Like, sometimes I'll say something and then another person won't agree with it, and like their reaction will kind of like upset me or get to me. Like, whoa, why is he saying it? Like, it's not even just like their reaction; it's more so like the tone. I I give back what you put to me. So if you disrespect me or catch an attitude with me, I'm going to catch an attitude back. That's just the type of person I am. But if you respect me, then I'm gonna respect you back. So it's just a give and take type of thing. Um, Next question says, "What's one of your top pet peeves?" That's a good one. There's actually a couple, but if I had to say top, um, I guess a person who's inconsistent. And when I say that it is okay, trying to think of an example. All right, okay. So say, um, for example, say I needed somebody to help me record videos, and I say to them like, "Hey, is it okay if you help me record like once a week?" And I would probably need you more so on a Saturday or a Sunday, and set it throughout the week. And they say, "Yeah, okay." They make it the first Saturday I ask them, the second Saturday I ask, then the third, fourth, fifth, and sixth, like they don't show up or like, "Hey, I do this, I do that, I do that." Then they'll come like time number seven. By then I'm like, dude, like I need you to be a little bit more consistent. Another example would be I had a bonfire back in I want to say June, and I invited at least 10 people, and they all told me like weeks before, like I had invited people like 2 weeks ago, or not 2 weeks ago, but 2 weeks before, and I said, hey, I'm having a bonfire on the, I think it was like the 28th. So the 28th, I was like, do you want to come? And then they're like, oh yeah, yeah, I'll show up. And yeah, then a week later, I'm like, hey, just to remind you, my bonfire is in a week. Are you still showing up? I'm like, yeah, I'm coming, I'm coming. Then like 2, 3 days before, I'll ask them again. I'm like, hey, just to make sure, are you still coming? They're like, well, I don't know. I have to work or this, that, and the third, or something else will happen. Then the day of, not only the first person I've been asking, like, hey, are you still coming? They'll either cancel at the very last second, or they'll be like, oh, I had something to do. I had a family emergency. I'm like, my I'm one of the type of people. I'd rather you just tell me the cold hard truth, and instead of you just trying to like string me along and like get my hopes up, and then just be like, hey, I can't. But that comes from the consistency type thing. All right. Next question. Do you have more than one crush? Um, if you count celebrity crushes, then yeah, because I used to, actually I still do. I have a crush on Camila Mendes off of Riverdale. She's beautiful. She's a great actor. So yeah. But I had a crush, but we kind of like fell off. So as of right now, I really don't. But there have been times where I had crushes on like two girls, and I didn't date either one of them at the end because I was like, and not even so much I couldn't decide on which one I liked, but I was still in like this getting to know you phase for the longest because I feel like I could tell them anything, but they would not feel the same way. So I was like, okay, I'm the type of person. I mean, like I said earlier, I'll give in what you put out. So if you give me like energy and consistency and focus and attention, then I'm gonna do that exact same thing. But if we're like kind of on and off, I'm like, okay, they might be interested in me, but they might not. So if I get the feeling that you're not interested in me, then I'm just gonna move on. So I mean, that's how it goes. All right, next question. Would you kiss on the first date? Me personally, it depends on who it is because there are different types of first dates. If you're just meeting somebody or if you met them a short period of time ago and like this is like the not so much the first time you're meeting, but like the first time y'all are going out, then I wouldn't expect a kiss. However, if we are already dating and it's our first official date as boyfriend and girlfriend, then yeah, that's kind of a given at some point. But like I said, different people. I mean, some people may think, oh, this is first date, then yeah, at the very least. And you should never feel entitled. I never understood why people feel entitled to certain things, just because like that's just not how things work. you should never really feel entitled to anything. But just that's just how some people are. They just feel like they're entitled to whatever they want or whatever they feel like they need. But a lot of people, they really don't expect a kiss on the first date, especially if you like just met them. That's kind of, I feel like that's moving kind of too fast, and that's how you ruin. I don't want to say ruin a relationship, but that's how you end up in the friend zone, I guess, or you make it awkward. So that's just my opinion. All right, next question. What's a lie you told your parents? I'm trying to think of something. Okay, this is kind of embarrassing, but my freshman year in high school, I actually forged my mom's signature, and I tried to lie and say that I didn't forge it. Actually, no, I take that back. It wasn't my mom's signature; it was my dad's signature. And my mom um caught me and found out that it wasn't my dad's. I tried to tell her that it was, but she knew it was. But yeah, both my parents already know about that. But like I said, freshman year, I'm 19 now. Like I would, like looking back at it, I was kind of dumb. But yeah. Okay, question number 10. Have you ever stalked someone? No. Um, I guess there are like different ways you could stalk somebody. Like I'm assuming the way she means is like have I ever like went on somebody's profile and then like been waiting for them to post something and then like liking all the pictures. Nah, I've never done that. And I've never like a lot of people think stalking just is like, oh, you go to a house like everywhere they are you are, or you just like stay in there and watching them. I've never done that. Because one, that's creepy, and two, pretty sure that's illegal. But like, if look, I guess that's some okay. Let's say hypothetically that's something some people do, and like they'll like just watch like, and it's because they find some sort of attraction, but they don't know how to communicate that. So to me, if you want somebody to know that you like them or you have feelings for them in one way, shape, or form, then you got to communicate verbally. You can't, and like I'm not talking about over text because text doesn't mean anything to be honest. Like you can literally text anybody anything, and it's not as genuine if you say it. Even if you say it on the phone, like on FaceTime or something like that, then it's more genuine instead of texting. So now, if you write them a letter, that's a different story. But I just feel like texting is not really the way to go. And I don't want to sound like a hypocrite because I actually used to like set like if I had a crush on a girl and like I felt like I was ready to tell her, I would text her, be like, "Hey, I kind of like you, this, that, and the third." And like looking back at it, I'm just like, I should have like at the very least called her because like texting her was kind of just it didn't seem as genuine. But yeah, I never slept anyway. Every time I answer a question, I end up getting off topic. I just like to elaborate and like I one thing I like about these Q&As, I like to give my background on like why I choose that. I don't want to just say yes because this or yes because that or no because this. I want to say like yes because and the reason why I think that is because I've had an experience with it or I know somebody that had an experience with it or whatever the case may be. So that's why sometimes, not even just when I do Q&As, just when I talk or I tell a story, sometimes I get a little off topic, but it's okay because I always connect it and bring it back. So that's just my whole thinking process. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you leave a like and also subscribe to my channel. I will be posting a lot more videos. I will try to be doing more Q&As because I know you guys really enjoy the Q&As. So I'm gonna keep doing Q&As. And thank you so much for watching. Bye.